In 3, 2, 1, action. Cut out when I was counting. Hey, guys.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the show.
It is Monday, the weekend's over, and if you're wondering who's responsible for that, boo! I would direct your gaze upward on that one. That's him. That's his decision with a capital H. You want this, you moron? Cut that out, too, when I was yelling at God.
My family lineage is settlers from the 1500s.
Colonialists.
Yeah,
colonialists. You don't look very Native American to me.
I am Native American. Whites are Native Americans. What are you talking about?
You're not.
What are you talking about?
You're a little bit more than a far-right Republican.
Hey, what can I say?
I think you can say I'm a fascist.
Yeah, I am.
Listen to me. I am an immigrant. I'm speaking from personal experience.
Get the hell out.
I don't even like toilet. I should get the hell out.
Yes.
Why?
I don't want you here.
I'm Mehdi Hasan. I'm a journalist.
Okay, hey, Mehdi.
Zateo. And today I'm surrounded.
Oh, yeah.
This is Jubilee. This came up, what would we say, organically? This came up naturally for me on YouTube. How many views? 500,000, 6 hours, not bad. 500,000 views. Jubilee, political Love Island, people call it, many.
Oh my God.
Will the first Satanist please reveal himself?
The beginning of the rise of the Antichrist.
There it is. Okay. What the hell is this crap? Let's see what else Jubilee is up to. 7 Christians versus 1 secret Satanist. Odd one out.
Odd one out.
Praise God. God bless you.
Oh, what the hell is this? Okay, so that's Jubilee. Jubilee is a channel that gets 4 gazillion views every video. It's created by an inspiring group of 8th graders who they sit in a room together and they're like, what if we get some people who like God and then some people like the devil? 4 trillion views. What if we get 10 people and some of them like boys and some like girls? 8 quadrillion views.
But listen to me. I am an immigrant. I'm speaking from personal experience.
Get the hell out.
I don't even like. I should get the hell out.
Yes.
Why?
I don't want you here.
Why?
Because you come here and say all this bullshit about how Americans are lazy.
Why?
You push your left-wing politics.
I never said Americans are lazy.
I don't know why you say this.
I never said Americans.
You come into this country so they can do jobs that we don't want to do. That's exactly what you said.
When did I say?
Really?
Hey, shut up, man.
We're on YouTube. Guys, watch.
Okay, what are the people saying here? Mehdi Hasan versus 20 lunatics. Hey, shut up, man.
No, they're not.
The prestigious Jubilee would never do that. They would never round up a bunch of lunatics to exploit for clicks. How dare you?
How dare you, man? Huh?
This might be the most insane Jubilee video yet. Hey, what does this pendejo right here say? Quote, I'm a fascist, unquote, conservatives start clapping. No.
I think things like blasphemy shouldn't be allowed
Absolutely.
per the First Amendment. I think that, quite frankly,
What do you believe in?
autocracy.
By who?
Honestly, quite frankly, anyone who is in line with Catholic teaching.
Okay.
I'm for defending the traditional demographics of this country, which is majority white.
So
and
how,
it should stay that
how
way.
does the United States...
What does the government look like?
Yeah.
I would say, quite frankly, it's under a sort of benevolent leader, such as
Where does he come
Franco.
from?
Wait,
who?
it could be
Whoa,
a kind
hey,
of
who?
aristocratic. Well, sure. You can have a vote to get to that stage.
And then no more votes afterwards.
Absolutely. 100%.
Wow.
Okay.
And if that autocrat kills you and your family, you're fine with that.
Fine.
Well, I'm not going to be a part of the group that he kills because that's the whole thing.
How do you know?
Carl Schmitt
Autocrats tend to
Carl-
kill everyone,
Carl
even their own
Schmitt makes
supporters.
this point very well in his work. It's the friend-enemy
God.
distinction, right? You
Carl
liberals,
Schmitt, the Nazi theoretician.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't care.
Yeah, man. I wonder what these Jubilee interviews are like, you know, when they're screening for people to come on. You know, they're like, okay, so how much on a scale of 1 to 10 would you say that you've lost your mind on computer? Ooh, okay, let me think. Is 11 available? Welcome to Jubilee. As a member of the Jubilee family, you get one of these and a couple of these.
A little bit of persecution,
We
stuff
may
like
have
that,
to
which is
rename
bad,
the show
but-
because you're a little bit more than a far-right Republican.
Okay.
Hey, what can I say?
I think you can say I'm a fascist.
Yeah, I am.
Hey, calm down, man. Whoa. I'm not sure totally why, but this guy gives me the vibe of like somebody you work with in an office, you know? Like they're down, you never really talk to them, they're down there doing something. You're like, oh, that guy, that's the guy who's all day. He works for about 30 minutes. He does actual work for about 30 minutes, and the rest of the time he's like looking at lawnmowers or something. And then somehow you end up talking to him. You're like, so what are you doing this weekend? And then he's like, oh, I'm going to try to figure out which fascist I could say on YouTube that I follow that I think is cool. I don't think I could go with the German guy because it's a little on the nose, you know? So I think I'm going to go Spanish Civil War on that. And then you're like, oh, shit. Okay. Sounds like a pretty full weekend, man. By the way, have you told anybody else this? Oh, no, just you. You're walking around with this knowledge of me now. Solely. Oh, great, man. Thank you. So you might say that I'm kind of, in a way, maybe sort of responsible for your mental health crisis right now? Oh, absolutely, man. Okay. Well, I'm going to finish what I'm doing on this vending machine and figure the rest out later. So have a good one, I guess.
Wages, regardless of whether you are an immigrant or a native.
I get the monologue, right? Now let me respond.
You had one. You had one with your one study that had 0.5% impact.
Go. Yeah, and your study sucked that you didn't even know who wrote it, right? So let's get back to the point, right?
Because I don't debate one study.
Having a bit of the Beatty. Okay, this is the guy who told Mehdi Hasan to get the hell out of the country. Great. What do people have to say about this guy? Pink shirt guy has a lot of self-improvement to do. What an absolute weirdo. That's a classic YouTube comment right there. That guy's got a lot of work to do on himself. You know, that guy maybe needs to start meditating. Maybe needs to make some different friends. I'm talking about that nut job. I'm talking about that absolute kook. He needs to work on himself a little bit more. Maybe do a yoga retreat or something. That pudding head I'm talking about. That chowder head, he needs to, okay, check out the arc. Check out the arc of this one. Here we go. Hey, be careful, man.
Whoa, welcome back, Richie. You really want to be here?
First of all, I really thought that obviously where we started, where it ended up, there's a lot of aggression. I can see in your eyes, there's a level of exhaustion from being here. This is where my empathy comes in. Where it doesn't is, when you have a room full of people that do agree with you, we have this opportunity to come together. And you're kind of mocking people when they do. So you mocked Sarah a little bit. I want to bring that all down. Please.
I'm guessing you're not going to, but let's see.
No, I'm going to.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is, Mehdi. Hey, man, come on, man. Why can't we just... I can see in your eyes that...
You're a little baby.
Okay, come on, let's just bring the temperature down, man. What's with you? Coming in here with a little bit of an attitude, man. Okay, and then we go ahead... Then we go ahead just a couple minutes, and here's where we go.
But I want to take this opportunity, because I don't know if I'm going to get the opportunity again, to say, you're not American. First and foremost, but you're not.
Remember when I said the agitation from you is not going to be lower?
What I'm saying,
you came to lower the temperature and then make racist remarks. You know that's a racist remark,
It's not racist.
You tell an American citizen.
Perfect. You just proved your own point.
Go on.
You just said that was a...
Hey, man, why can't we just all bring the temperature down, okay? Come on. Can I finish? Yeah, go ahead. You're not one of us, man, and you need to leave. Come on. Okay. Why are you saying it like that? This is how I talk, man.
So now you're saying it's racist for me to take an American nationalist approach. You're kind
of an American national approach. Is that a white approach?
I think it's a white nativist approach. Of course,
right. Only Americans are white people.
Why did your parents immigrate from India?
Americans are only white people.
Why did your parents immigrate from India to the UK?
Because the UK colonized and conquered India.
Okay, why did you immigrate to America?
Because many reasons.
Okay. All opportunity. There's opportunity.
That's not true. Right. You don't know.
The accent. Your accent is an affect of white Anglo-Saxon.
There are 50 million Americans in this country.
I understand, but
none of them are Americans in your view.
What I'm trying to get you to do to reach a common ground here.
We're not going to reach a common ground because you said I'm not American.
Please try.
I don't think you're right.
I'm saying.
Oh man, this guy right here. This is an interesting character right here. The whole time this guy's taking this tone of like somebody who's in like a couples argument or something. His tone is very like, you wanted to come to the IKEA, now you're saying you want to leave. Like, we can go. We can, do you want to get what we came here for? Or, whatever you want to do, But what he's saying is like, look, what is going on with you, man? All I'm saying, Mehdi Hasan, is that white people are the best. And that's why you came here. What are we even talking about at this point? Okay. Let's bring down the temperature here a little bit, okay? We're really talking past each other here. Let's bring down the temperature a little bit. All I'm saying is that non-white people, whatever that means, are not number one and white number one. Okay, now you're getting mad again. Okay, you're not even getting mad. You're just pushing back on that. What about what's happening here? That's the vibe from this guy. Okay, wild stuff. Weird, wild stuff there. Let's see what else Mehdi Hasan has to say here. Here we go.
And it's completely separate, not completely separate from science. Like there are parts of manifestation that have to do with like scientific basis.
Yeah, well, I agree. I love the idea of chakras, and chakras are actually energy centers in your body that are aligned with where there's more nerve energy. But when you overstimulate a chakra,
I've been telling strangers this for years. Okay, go ahead.
then they're no longer balanced. And that is an issue with overstimulating the sacral chakra, because then it takes away from all the others.
Okay.
Exactly. And, going going back to the idea of hypersexuality, then it accidentally inadvertently.
Okay, I don't know how we got here or where Mehdi went. Oh, sorry, I'm watching a different video. This is this is a no-fap video, also on Jubilee, or as I call it, no.
We know.
Fap. Okay.
Women, they don't want to stay at home when you pull them. They just want flexible working hours and flexible working conditions like you have. And I think we should all advocate for that. It's not one or the other. But when you sit here and you go, you'll be more fulfilled doing this and spend all your time doing that. We would love for you to leave the public eye and go focus on what makes you fulfilled.
What did she do?
Hi, my name is Candace Owens. I am a podcaster, a mother, a wife, and also the author of the...
Okay, why look at this? If you had to guess, why look at this video? That's right. If it's got views, it's news. 6 million. Wait a second. Quiku.
Hold on, let me do a quiku. Right. Quiku.
6 million views in 3 weeks. Whoa. Pendejo. What the hell is the name of this piece of crap? One conservative versus 20 feminists featuring Candace Owens. I don't know, apparently Candace Owens is getting massive views all over the place, to and fro, all the live long day. But I kind of thought she was doing like her version of like parapolitics, going behind the curtain, peeling the onion kind of stuff. And now she's going back to like old school YouTube, like I'm gonna debate 20 feminists. All right. I'll be honest, this video is not much of a learning experience that we have grown to expect on Jubilee. But there's a few interesting parts in this. Let's take a
people happier. Taking away freedom doesn't make people happier.
I'm disagreeing with you on the idea that people are feeling more free by financial pressure. I think financial pressure makes people feel remarkably less free.
So you want no bank accounts again? Women not to have credit cards?
I'm not saying that women shouldn't have access to credit cards or bank accounts. You're putting words in my mouth, so why don't you respond to the words that I'm saying?
Shut up.
Well, less
give that lady a break.
I don't have a bank account. That's a lot less financial pressure, I guess, right?
Financial pressure in terms of most people that go to college, and I'm counting myself among them, it's because typically in order to get the job that you're being sold is going to make you infinitely happier and infinitely more free, it just requires a college degree. And most of these people, to be clear, have to put themselves, the majority of people have to put themselves into debt. And I don't think anybody would describe debt as a form of freedom, right? I don't think anybody would realistically say...
Let's get back to happiness. So we're here to talk about happiness and how the sexual revolution, and we're not talking about college debt.
I think it's important because we're talking about freedom. You just said that the reason why I feel happy is because I have more freedom. And I am saying that financial restraints and debt doesn't make people feel more free.
So let's eliminate the debt. Let's eliminate college debt. Maybe we should have free college here in the U.S. That sounds great. Great idea, Candace. I love that idea. All right. I love it. Woo! Champion for the people. Girl.
Very nice.
All right.
Okay, so I sat through all 1 hour and 30 plus minutes of this goddamn thing right here. Of this, and this is barely a joke, like the whole video for an hour and 30 minutes to 6 million views is Candace Owens is like, women will be happier if they stay at home and raise a child. And then one of these women will come up and be like, well, having a kid and raising a kid is great, but we could do other stuff too, right? Like you do a podcast and all this stupid crap. What about that? And then Candace Owens goes, well, I'm different and special and lucky. And then they go, oh, all right, so what exactly are we talking about here? Then they break into what appears to be a pre-rehearsed coordinated dance where they go, women and men and women. What is the deal with these goddamn people? But this part right here with the college stuff, like everybody watching this should just be like, oh, I'm watching something stupid. I should click away. I'm wasting my time. That's what everybody... Because what the hell kind of a dumb... wasting everybody's time argument is this? Women want to be free, but what really happened is they went to college and now they have college debt. Right. Who else does college debt make not free? Oh, right, not women. So what the hell is this dumb argument? So do you want to talk about the debt thing?
And so this goes back to what I was saying, is that there's a lot of financial pressure that is being exerted on young women to enter the workforce. And they do so blindly under this illusion that somehow entering the workforce is going to make you more fulfilled, like getting yourself into 6 figures of debt, going to college to then take Candace. On a career and be in debt and having to pay student loans while you make $35K is going to make you happier. And I'm saying that isn't actually true.
Doesn't seem very woman specific. Okay, hit her on that, Jubilee lady.
Okay, so I hear that. Yeah. At the same time, would you not agree that that women can both have a career and have children? I mean, you are actively doing that right now.
And getting her again with that. Everybody had that ready to go. Okay.
At the same time, would you not agree that that women can both have a career and have children? I mean, you are actively doing that right now.
And I want to be very clear, because I am actively doing it right now. I would be someone that you would call an exception because I get to work from home. I get to wake up in the morning. I don't have...
Of course. I mean, this is so dumb. That lady... The lady who was like, okay, then let's get rid of the college debt thing. Like, Candace never thought of that. Oh, I keep bringing this up. This is a whole thing of my argument. Oh, yeah. Oh, I never... Oh. Why does she keep bringing that up? The only reason I could think she keeps bringing that up because that, like, resonates with people, but then it instantly falls apart when you're like, okay, why don't we just get rid of that then? I mean, that's what men and women, it kind of seems to be bothering both. Let's get rid of that. And then she's like, we can't. Basically, what Candy here is saying is like, oh, hey, there's this factory in our town that's like polluting the air. Here's a solution. Women stay home. Women stay home, raise the kids, which they should be doing anyway. Then they won't be out in that air. Wait, what about the... what about the factory, though?
Whoa, what about the factory, though?
The what? That's basically the argument. That's basically the whole argument here. It's funny, though, it does seem like these Jubilee ringers, they do, like, prepare. They're like, oh, what can I get her ass on? Oh, you're saying women should stay home and not work and all this crap and just have a kid and focus on that so you'll be happier. You don't do that. Like, every one of them hits her with this. And I love that her answer is just like, I'm unique. She should just be like, you shut the hell up. I do whatever I want. The difference is of that, I do whatever the hell I want. What about that? Oh, you do? Yeah, what are you going to do about it? Dweeb? What are you going to do about it? Poindexter, and then she fights him.
Regret that people had was that they gave too much to their careers. And this includes men, by the way.
Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, of course, human relation is going to be valued over money and profit.
So then
but
you
at
don't
the same time, what does that even...
with my argument?
I do
at all. You're agreeing with my argument.
Yes, humans prefer humans over a job. But that's not just singular to women. That's everyone. And my question is, what does that even have to... Like, what is the goal of that? Should every woman quit working and just have a child?
Well, I'm just trying to warn you that if you decide to suspend that pursuit of family because you think that you have to first climb the ladder. A lot of women make that mistake and they don't end up finding a partner.
But that's their right. It's free will.
You would definitely have a right to make a mistake.
You don't get to say what people should and shouldn't do.
I didn't come. I don't think my claim is this is what people should or should not do. I'm just simply stating that my claim is that you will be more fulfilled if you focus on trying to
You don't get to decide what other people are fulfilled by.
I just said yes, she does. 6 million views. Hey, good for you. Hey, good job, Jubilee. Yeah, 6 milli. Whoa. Again, so that means this is very much news. This is the top story. Yeah, this is just like insane. I can't believe 6 million people watch it. And you look in the comments, they're like, stop talking over each other. Like, that's the main comment. But it's like, what did these 6 million people get out of this? You wonder, because it's like, okay, so now she's narrowed down the argument. Like, on the face of it, it looks like she's saying, oh, women would just be happier if we went to older times, more traditional times where women stayed at home, yada, yada, yada. But now she's narrowed it down to like, okay, here are your two choices. You can go into a massive amount of educational debt. You're just working away as a faceless cog in a machine, some giant company. I don't think this is a woman-specific thing. Also, wait, there's a lot of other stuff in there that you seem to be not focusing as much on. But 6 million people were like, they watched this and they said, the most important thing is that a lot of these people were talking over each other. I love this kind of comment. This is the best comment. This is the best comment on this video / YouTube. Stop using the same participants, please. Like if you agree. Hey, mix it up. Get some fresh faces in there. What do you guys think, right? Yeah, give me some engagement if you think that what I'm saying is right, man. Give me some engagement. Give me a little boost here in the algorithm if you think what I'm saying was a good one.
to respond to you when
no, you don't want to. You want to be working, which is great.
You're telling me what I want now and then accusing me of telling me.
Are you? You don't want to work?
Can you just let me finish? Because you've said so many words that you just what you're trying to do here, like your argument style, is I'm going to say so much and not let her get a word in, and then walk away and feel like I've won. We're not having a conversation because you've not letting me respond to even one of your points. Okay. What I am saying to you, first to answer what you just said, which was a lie. What I spoke to you about on the weekends is that it's been increasingly difficult to find a 25-year-old who even knows how to make boxed macaroni and cheese, right? And that's crazy. That is in large part due to feminism.
Okay. Okay.
Right. And that's crazy. That is in large part due to feminism. Women don't even focus. Like there's this idea that women shouldn't be cooking. Illegal. Like there's something fundamentally wrong with women even learning how to cook.
Are you know spending as much time with your children as you possibly can? Because that's the way to get the most fulfillment.
No, and that's what I'm trying to say. I am speaking to you
as. Then stop.
Okay. Could you please let somebody get in?
I did. I let you finish.
You're not.
Shut up.
Not let anybody finish. And like I said,
let that. Lady talk.
No one benefits when you're just speaking over me and not allowing me to respond. All you're proving is that you have an attitude and you believe in feminism, but you're not. See, that's what I'm saying. You just have an attitude, and it's.
But Candace Owens is a businesswoman. This is all about like business. This is all about business. Like I think Mehdi Hasan like has beliefs, like convictions and stuff. He is a debate pervert, British debate pervert. This is my impression of him right here. Oh, my name's Mehdi Hasan. He's a debate perv. But I think he does like believe and stuff. Candace Owens is just like pure. It's all a pure calculated social media decision. And here it's like, they're discouraging women to cook. Let's get a source on that one because I don't know what the hell I'm doing with cooking. And even I get like nonstop cooking shorts, TikToks. Cooking is definitely not being discouraged for anybody. That crap is just flooding everything.
Obviously, I get that you're all anti-Candace and pro-feminist, but also it's not productive if you're not actually.
Okay, address the point. You spend more time saying that I'm not
addressing. Give her a break.
You don't have a chance to talk. The whole time you could have addressed the point. Okay. You could have talked. Go for it.
Just want you to know that you're not coming across as somebody who wants to actually have a conversation. So to get back to the claim, because I don't even know where you're at. You're now talking. You're saying that I said stuff in my podcast.
I'll go wherever you want to go.
I never said.
I'll go wherever you want to
start with me working at home because I work at home. You just said something about me working at home.
You travel all around the world.
Okay,
you do speeches, and I love that. I love how ambitious you are. That's a really great trait. And if you were truly said that, you would be more fulfilled. Now, one thing you do find is women.
Yeah, that is a tough one for Candace. She picked this for business reasons. This is the stuff that'll get the most viral hits. Hey, shut up. Hey, shut the hell up. 4 zillion views. But that's a tough one when she's making like what would it be? Put in the comments if I'm using this wrong, like utilitarian argument, I guess. She's making a Dan Bilzerian argument here about like, you maximize fulfillment. You maximize human fulfillment by spending time with your family, raising your kids. And so this lady's like, okay, if that were true, why wouldn't you just give all this crap up, running around giving speeches? You must be getting something out of that. I think that one's impossible. I think that's the end of the line with that one. What the hell are you doing here exactly? What the hell are you doing wasting your precious moments on earth with this stupid crap? If it's a family where you squeeze the most fulfillment out. Yeah, maybe it's a little more complicated or something. Anyway, should we wrap this up and go get a drink? Because it's kind of over now. And surprisingly, that was the end of this video. That lady said that. Well, why do you do all this? And then they broke into song again. They go, you do what you do. I do what I do. Let's go have a drink. And they were dancing.
Overnight, no. But I think we need to be realistic about the fact that the first thing didn't work, right? The entire argument, the first thing was women entering the workforce is going to make everybody happier and richer. That was the idea is that women having the choice to enter the workforce is better than them being forced to not do that. Okay, that's the argument. Okay, that actually is not the argument at all. The argument was that women would become, and I'm talking about what the feminists got ahead of, and this is why women
like this imaginary Twitter feminist, but like right now you're talking to me, and that's not the argument.
I'm not actually debating an imaginary Twitter feminist. I'm speaking to you, and I have no idea why you're becoming increasingly more rude when I'm just rebutting your points that you're.
No, you're not responding to my point.
I am responding to your point. I'm saying that you're creating a cyclical argument where
you do what you do, I do what I do. Let's all go get a drink. So, guys, in conclusion, we like to take a positive note from these kind of things, In conclusion, if you want to really get them views on YouTube, 6 mil.
Wow.
Make it either incoherent as possible or yell at Roblox. Either one of those things will garner minimum 4 trillion views. And then you look at those views and you go, well, guys, I'm so sorry. It is Monday because, made that decision. Oh, time. It goes forward all the time.
Dumb.
God bless you.
But I hope you're having a good Monday. Talk to you next time. Bye-bye.
Oh, wow. I went on Jubilee once. Oh, wait. No, I was just on a bus yelling at people. At the other passengers. Anyway, I got confused. Hey, I'm here to say, please subscribe on Patreon. Please subscribe on Patreon for as little as $2 per month. Wow. That $2 per month, I can't believe. When you subscribe on Patreon, you get all the episodes you're missing every single week. All you gotta do is click the link in the description, and I'll see you there. Bye-bye.